All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving our praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim, B'cha Kodash. Double is unto the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone. I want to send much love into the brothers out there doing this work in truth and sincerity. And I also want to send peace and blessings unto the believers of the hopeful elect. And in this morning's lesson, I wanted to read the book of Sirach, chapter 9, verses 1 through 9, and just break it down to the spirit, man. And I have this pulled up in the GNT Bible, which is the Good News Translation. And this translation gives a more modern English, right? So I'm going to go into this. And the title of this passage here is Advice About Women. And indeed, men need advice about women, okay? Because this society has uplifted a woman so much to the point to where she has now become the head. She has become the authority in the household, in the workforce, everywhere, okay? Everybody tends to her and her wants and her needs, man. She get a chance to be delusional. People kiss her ass, just, all kinds of things, man. So taking heed to the advice of the scriptures is very important for men, okay? To keep balance in the spirit, not to be emotional, not to pillow talk with these hoes and everything else, man, okay? So I'm going to go into this here, and Lord willing, this should be edifying, okay? So starting here in Sirach chapter 9, verse 1, it says, "Don't be jealous of the wife you love. You will only be teaching her how to do you harm," right? Because as soon as she sees you act out when she do certain things, oh, she gonna use that against you, man. She gonna use it against you every single time. So you have to show and exercise some self-control, man. Okay? Do not teach a woman how to do you harm, man. You gotta have self-control. It says, verse 2, do not surrender your dignity to any woman, right? Your standards, man. Your integrity, okay? Your boundaries, man. Don't surrender that to any woman. Because once you do, then you start to give her the upper hand, brother. You have to stand on business, as they say in today's world. So do not surrender your dignity to any woman. You got to stand on what you believe in and your boundaries, okay? This is what the scripture is giving us. This is why in the bold print it says here, advice about women. So it's giving you the advice that you need, man, to stand on your integrity, right? On your boundaries, man. Don't break them from no one. Many men have have ran out of their wits, as it says in the scriptures, about a woman, man. Has surrendered their dignity, right? Their morals, their God, okay? Everything behind that woman, man. You gotta be careful, okay? You gotta be careful, man, because it is some women out here, brother, that will break you, okay? Please don't think you're invincible, man. It's some women out here that will break you, man. This is why you got to take heed to the scriptures, bro. You got to take heed to the scriptures and fight in the spirit, man. We ain't going to be perfect, brother, because we in the flesh. But man, oh man, you got to fight, okay? Because it is a fight, brother. It is a fight. The amount of control and dominance that this woman have in this society, man, in the world, you got to be on it. Okay. Verse 3 says, keep away from other men's wives, or they will trap you. Right. You got to keep away from other men's wives, man. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even be around another man's wife. Okay. Unless, you at work or something, or, you out. Hey, look, man, you want to stay far away from another man's wife, bro. Please. We see how this world get down, man. And how many men wives, okay, have betrayed them. We see it all the time on social media, man. Hella videos. I mean, countless of videos you can't even number of married women, okay, having, intercourse outside of their marriage, man. So you got to keep away from them, okay? It says, don't keep company with female musicians. They will trick you, right? A woman that can sing. Have you ever been around a woman that can sing? Right? She starts singing, she get to walking around and touching on you and shit, right? I'm sure some of you brothers have experienced that before, seen that before, maybe in school or something. Right? The girl who know how to sing, she get up walking around, touching on you as she's singing the lyrics. That shit wicked, man. Cause she go touching on you and everybody else. Okay. And it's a famous video, bro. It's a famous video. All right. Of this female singer, man. I don't know her name. Okay, but she Eve, right? And she was singing and she was walking around the concert or the auditorium, wherever she was at, and she was going to almost each and every man, touching between their legs, talking about how she can feel it or she can't feel it. Okay, that's a wicked ass video, man. I mean, a wicked video. All right, but it's a scripture, okay, that warns you about female musicians, man. Okay, women like that. She had no business walking around that whole damn auditorium just touching on random men, okay, between their legs, man. That's wickedness, okay? It says, verse 5, don't look too intently at a virgin, or you may find yourself forced to pay a bride price, right, man? Because you're going to want to get her, okay? You're going to want to get her, right? Deuteronomy. You got to be careful, okay? You got to be careful, man. It says, verse 6, don't give yourself to prostitutes, or you may lose everything you own, right? You better be careful dealing with a prostitute, man. Or you mess around and lose everything. Okay, we have seen, men, who are married, or had great possessions, man. And look, they come across a certain woman, okay, that's a prostitute, and she run the niggas dry, okay? She run them dry, man, and make them fall in love. And she ain't even in love with the nigga. But she giving that, illusion that she's so into you. She's a whore. She needs to do all the things she's doing to you so that you can pay her and keep coming back. Don't mean that she love you, bro. All right, we have seen men who have, murdered their wives, have murdered their families behind prostitutes. Because in his mind, he was in love with her. And he thought that she loved him. Okay, but no, man. Don't give yourselves over unto that. Okay, you mess around and, boy, you mess around and run out of your wits, man. I know, some of you brothers and sisters out there may have seen the movie Harlem Nights with Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor. I think it's called Harlem Lights. And you had their prostitute on there named Sunshine. Okay, you don't want to come across Sunshine, man. No, sir. So yeah, man, just be careful, man. All right, be careful. It says, so don't go looking about in the streets or wandering around in the rundown parts of town, right? Don't be on business, man, looking for no prostitute. Don't be on business. Don't be on what that place it they had on the news. It was some somewhere about Airport Boulevard and 45 South. Better stay from over there. You better stay from over there. So reading on, it says, when you see a good-looking woman, look the other way. Don't let your mind dwell on the beauty of any woman who is not your wife, right? Be careful, man, because these women be having men, bro. Okay, for the most part. If you see a beautiful woman, bro, like a fine woman, and she's talking about she's single, boy, you gotta be extra careful, bro. Cause ain't no way, bro. It's very hard, or very, suddenly, that you come across a woman out in the world who fine as hell and single, bro. No, sir. No, sir. Okay? Not saying that it can't happen, man, but come on, bro. Us as men, we know. Okay? It says, many men have been led astray by a woman's beauty, right? Men have lost their damn minds, man. Even though, the woman got a man, he still want her. Okay? Become obsessed. Start stalking the woman. All kinds of stuff, man. Be careful. This is what the scripture is telling us. All right? This is the advice that we're being given. It says, it kindles passion as if it were as if it were fire. And the last verse here, it says, don't sit down to eat with another man's wife or join her for a drink. Right? You got no goddamn business going out to eat with another man's wife and having a drink with another man's wife. You have no business, bro. If you're doing that shit, then more than likely you are trying to hit it. Okay? Ain't no way in the hell I'm meeting up with another man's wife, all right, for a night out to catch up on some things because we were friends in high school. Hell no. No, sir. No, sir. Okay. It says, you may give in to the temptation of her charms and be destroyed by your passion. Right, man. You start having too many drinks. She started having too many drinks, and one thing leads to another, bro. We all know. Come on, we all know, bro. So the scripture's telling us don't do these things, man. You gotta fight. Okay? You gotta fight, man, and stand on your morals, your integrity, man. Take heed to the advice of the scripture. It's the best thing that you can do. Okay? So with that, we're gonna close out, man. I pray this lesson edifying to you brothers out there. And close out by giving our praise and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Kadash. The abundance unto the apostle and elders of the great millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.